I just did this little effect where I deleted out the background using the magic wand behind these images to make this little dumplings Chinese restaurant banner or Chinese restaurant background. The way that looks now is like this. We get some dumplings behind our food, kind of gives a little texture to the page. I want to improve my banner up here, and I'm going to maybe try to add some floral element, or maybe some chopsticks actually be nice. I'm going to try to add a picture of chopsticks that'll kind of work as an underline in my actual page. So first I'm going to open up, if I look here, I got a red. Now red and green can be pretty hokey and Christmassy, but they're the colors that are going to come out of this food here. I've got the cucumbers and the chili pepper. So I'm going to grab my dropper, and I'm going to grab a nice pale green out of that cucumber. Look at that. Isn't that a nice color? It's a pretty good color. So we're going to use that. And let me open up the banner, and we'll put in a new layer of that foreground color. There it is. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of this old background layer. Beautiful. So that looks pretty nice. Now the next step is going to be to find an image for those chopsticks. I'm going to go back to same place I got my image here, Pixabay, which is a search engine trying to get us public domain pictures. So go ahead and put in chopsticks. Now these first ones are all Shutterstock, which means that these are not actually public domain. Let's see what happens if we click on those. You're going to notice it doesn't actually show us. It brings us to Shutterstock. So they have these ads. You'll notice they've got the watermark telling you that it's Shutterstock, so you know right away it's not actually a free image. These ones that have the actual image in them are what we want. And I'm looking for a picture of chopsticks that I can pull out from the background. That's going to be a challenge. I wouldn't do that one. Ooh, soy sauce container. That could be good, actually. Maybe I could use this. Let's see if I can use this one. Soy sauce, chopsticks. It's not quite what I'd envisioned. It is available in large sizes. Let's see if I can play with this and get it to work in the banner. All right, I'm going to download that image. Show in the Finder. Open with GIMP. And oops, where's GIMP? There's GIMP. Now we got the chopsticks, lovely. Grab my magic wand, up the threshold. Oop, too far up. Undo, Control Z's undo. Always useful thing to know. So close. Okay. It's hard to do glass, isn't it? All right, we got that. Beautiful. And I just hold down Shift and I keep clicking. Whenever it grabs something that I don't want it to grab, I hit Control Z for undo. And I'm just going to slowly use this fuzzy select tool to get rid of everything I don't want. Oops, I didn't notice I'd grabbed the... I hit undo a few times there. There we go. I'd accidentally grabbed the glass again. That's it, too far. Can be a good idea to just clear it out every so often so you can see what's there. Now this one, oopsie daisies, didn't have an alpha channel by default. So I just said add alpha channel. That's how you make it transparent. I'm going to delete that one more time so that it's actually shows me that gray check shows me that it's going to be see-through, which is really what I want. The other thing you can do is select by color. And the problem here is that there's too much that's actually black. So that's not going to work super well. You can also select the threshold here. But once again, there's just too much that's actually the same color right through the... I guess the one useful thing is you might be able to go right through the Not right through the glass. All right, so for the, hold on. For the glass here, I'm going to use the lasso tool. Plus lets me zoom way in, and I can follow this. That edge is hard for a computer to see, but it is easy for me to see. It's one thing we're very good at, we people, is edge detection. All right, lovely. So I can just move right along here, find that edge. Now I can zoom back out. All this stuff is going to get deleted. Pow. Edit, clear. Lovely. Okay. So that's the basic idea. I could keep going, and I will at some point. Oh, that's pretty good. Look at that. Sometimes the fuzzy tool is just what you need. Look at that. Pow. It's just what I wanted. Clear. Pow. Look at that. And now that I got some of the hard bits out, the fuzzy tool is doing way better for me. Isn't that nice? Look what a good job it's doing. Kind of did all the hard part, and now that I got the borders along the glass, it can just do everything. All right, clear. Very nice. And now I can probably turn that threshold up, and it will still do pretty darn well for me. Perfect. Nearly everything I need. Clear. Oops, don't do that. Clear. Clear. Select all. I'm in pretty good shape. I can just grab, oops. Grab a square and get rid of some of the stuff that I'm having trouble getting rid of now. Some of it I may not even notice if it's just a little dust in my image. I can deal with that. Lovely. So I'm going to just take big rectangles and clear it out. Now I have just going to get that circle out of there. Clear. All right. It's a lovely transparent image. I can go to my banner, paste it in. It is, of course, way too big. Shift-T is my scaling tool. It's that one there. And I can guess the height I'm going to want is only around 150 pixels. So if I get the height down to 150, scale that. It went right away from where I could see it. If I make it a new layer, choose the Move tool, I'll be able to, oopsie daisies, move the active layer, grab that guy. Lovely. And now we just put that right in there. Hitting 1 puts it at life size, so now we can see how this looks. Not really the underlining with chopsticks I was imagining I would do, but it is pretty good. And oopsie daisies, I've got a few little artifacts I didn't quite get that now look really bad. Let's just take those out, clear that out of there. Have our little green background. Some of the noise out. Clear. Lovely. A little chopsticky background. Soy sauce. We can tell it's a Chinese restaurant now. Control-Shift-E, exports. Export away. And if I go back to my page now, I have that fine image. Looks like I just missed You know, that may be my CSS that I don't quite have the page size right, but there it is, local business page. I would probably move this text over. If I really want that text on the right, I can actually just flip the whole banner. If I want to, I can use this, where is it, flip tool. Flip that guy over, move it over to the right. Lovely. And there it is. Shift-D exports, replace, and oops, hey, export, and there, now it's over there, local business page. A little chopsticks banner there. I'm gonna have to go and make this that same green color. Notice that the green and red does not look Christmassy if you use nice pale shades that kind of get you something separate than the classic saturated red and green. So you can even complementary colors, purple, yellow, green, red. You might be worried about those looking really kind of over the top, but you can make them work if you just play with the saturation level and the value. All right, well that looks pretty good. And go ahead and fill that with my new green. Export that guy. And I have a local business page. We got some food down there, dumplings, this guy, text, my squiggly bullets, and we're feeling pretty good. Okay, thank you for watching.